I love Limerick!
Let's do it. Hi, this is Richard Lynch. You're watching ilovelimerick.com in association with Limerick Leader TV, and we are here at the Clarion Hotel in Limerick for the Limerick Person of the Year Awards 2010. So how does it feel to have your wonderful son Keith Earls nominated for April Limerick Person of the Year last year?
Oh, it's fantastic just to see Keith, like, even on television and that, and he's just, we're so proud of him.
He's such a good role model for kids in Limerick. He really sets his mind to do that, doesn't he?
Oh, he really does, yeah, definitely. He's just that type of person, like.
I'm here with Luke Grimes, who's nominated for September Limerick Person of the Year last year, and his mum Noreen. How does it feel for Luke to be nominated? You must be so proud of him.
Yeah, absolutely thrilled for him. Over the moon now, actually. Can't believe it, like.
He really deserves it because he's such a fighter.
He is, and he's actually going through surgery now 2 weeks ago again on a hip operation, so he deserves it great, he does, yeah.
Luke, how does it feel? Are you excited?
Yeah.
You are. You deserve it. You're an inspiration to all of us, you know that? Well, you've been nominated for your work and the work that you've done in your parish, in your local community. Why does it mean so much to you, Father Pat?
I've lived in Southill for the last 4.5 years, and I find that there's a great population of people there, great people there, and it's nice to, and a lot of them have suffered a lot, and it's nice to be an advocate for them and to help them along, and to represent them, to listen to their stories, and to promote their cause in any way possible. My hope for the future is that children will be treated better, and the citizens, that Limerick will be an all-inclusive city, and it is a great city. It's a great city to walk around. But certain areas have been kind of excluded over the years, and there's a big effort being made to include them, and that will progress.
I'm here at Mr. Kamal Ibrahim, who is the October Limerick Person of the Year. How does it feel to be nominated for Limerick Person of the Year?
I was reading up on what everybody else had done, and even to be up alongside JP McManus, I think it's very humbling. I almost don't feel worthy.
We are delighted to have so many guests here today to celebrate the announcement of the Limerick Person of the Year 2010. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our partners and co-sponsors, the Limerick Leader, Southern Advertising, who have put an enormous amount of time and effort into making this day happen.
Today is about recognition. It is about thanking each of them most sincerely for the contribution they have made. Each are winners, and we recognise each and every one of you and are proud of you. To all of you, today is about saying thank you for helping to define and add to that most valuable brand which we are all a part of, Limerick. We thank you.
If I could choose one word to characterise the reaction that people get when this trophy is handed over to them, it would be pride. Pride in their achievements, pride that they have been chosen to win this award, and pride to be from Limerick. And you know, that's the reason we're all here today. We have immense pride in being from Limerick.
To the award winners, you are all worthy contenders for the title of Limerick Person of the Year. You are all winners in your own right, and I wish you all continued success for the future. The Limerick Person of the Year 2010 is Mr. JP McManus.
There are many words which can be used to describe JP McManus: dedicated philanthropist, hard-working entrepreneur, proud family man, staunch GA supporter, and of course keen horse racing enthusiast. Despite all his successes, however, JP has stayed true to himself. He has never forgotten his Limerick roots. No matter where he is in the world, nothing pleases him more than getting on a flight back home. JP's love of Limerick is no secret, and thanks to his Pro-Am golf tournament, many famous faces now love Limerick too.
I love Limerick. I love Limerick. I love Limerick. There you go.
JP has donated close to €100 million to local charities throughout the long-running tournament. The most recent Pro-Am took place last July at Adare Hotel and Golf Resort and was attended by 13 of the world's top 17 golfers, as well as some of the world's most recognisable celebrities. The two-day event attracted the world's media and brought an incredible aura of positivity to the region. Much of the work undertaken by charities in the Midwest is done without publicity, and sponsorship is not always easy to attract. Ever conscious of this, JP organises the Pro-Am event every 5 years. In doing so, he provides an opportunity to refocus on the less fortunate in society and direct funds to where they are needed most.
I have to say this now, without JP McManus, we wouldn't have this building at all. He just kindly wrote us a cheque for €150,000. He's not a politician, he's not a councillor or a doctor or anything, he doesn't do it for praise.
Recent donations to Friends of the Elderly Limerick have provided the charity with not only their own building, but also a minibus which has made a genuine difference to these people's lives.
The wonderful name, JP McManus.
It means so much to Noreen and my family that I've been selected as Limerick Person of the Year. I am very grateful to the many people who made our Pro-Am happen during the year. I also like to acknowledge the great work done by the carers of the less fortunate in our society. Also to the hundreds of volunteers who worked many hours to ensure the event went smoothly.
Thanks to everybody, and I accept it on behalf of all the committee and all the volunteers and you of Limerick who helped. There was nobody found wanting when it was happening. Thanks again.
What did these donations that JP made to you, what did it mean to the elderly people of Friends of the Elderly?
The donations we received from JP, first donation was for the purchase of the building. That in itself, if nothing ever happened after the club, was fantastic. They have their own place. We're not going from bars to club halls to local venues, which we all appreciated over the years for having and to using them. We have our own place now, it's brilliant. And secondly, it was the minibus. It'll make a great difference, fantastic achievement from JP and everybody else, because they'll be able to get out, meet their friends, go to post office and all the usual stuff, and it'll save them money, which is the most vital part in this current climate.
How amazing was it today to meet his wife and his daughter?
Oh, today Richard was unreal to meet Mrs. McManus and his daughter Sue-Ann. Fantastic people, beautiful, normal, down-to-earth Limerick people. Especially, we have to mention that they're Limerick people. Brilliant, fantastic to meet them. All the nominees today were fantastic and deserved a position as nominees from January to December. But Mr. McManus, you did deserve it, and a lot more. But we know you're a very private, proud Limerick man, and you don't do it for publicity. But fantastic, you deserve every minute of it.
Congratulations, JP McManus. Maria, how important do you think it is to recognise someone like Limerick Person of the Year?
Well, Richard, I think, everybody that was here today, they've all excelled themselves in some way, They've put themselves forward. They've had obstacles to climb, obviously, to get to where they've reached. But, they each were very, very worthy winners. But I do think that it's very important for Limerick people to acknowledge their own.
How great is it to be acknowledged for all the work done on the Special Olympics?
It's fantastic because it's not my award, it's for all the volunteers. I'm here on behalf of over 3,000 volunteers, so it's fantastic to be here on their behalf. They put in so many fantastic hours and did so much work right through from the very beginning when it initially came to Limerick, right through to the Games. So it's great to be one of the recipients here.
What are the chances of the Special Olympics coming back to Limerick again?
I think it would be very, very hard to not bring it back to Limerick. We have such a huge volunteer base, a huge sponsor donor base, so many supporters here that want it back. So really, I mean, Special Olympics would find it very, very hard to match it.
The first man to row solo across the Atlantic, mind-blowing. How does it feel to be acknowledged, Sean?
It's great. It's great that Limerick people are acknowledging Limerick people, and I'm very proud of being a Limerick person. So when you get an award from Limerick, it makes it extra special.
Why was it so important to you?
I suppose it's my personality, and I saw it as a huge challenge. And when you get issued with such a challenge in your life, you either walk away or take it on. And I suppose the Limerick blood is that the harder it is, the more likely you're going to take it on, and that's why I did it.
And why the Soweto charity?
I was in South Africa with UL as part of my MBA, and I got to see the poverty, and I was shocked by it. So what I wanted to do was give something back to those people.
They're completely ravaged by HIV and AIDS. It's such a huge epidemic.
In Soweto, what happens is that the mums get AIDS from the dads, and the dads just go to disappear, and they leave the mums behind with kids, and sometimes the kids are orphaned. So what we put together is a program that when we'd build basically a few sheds, and the mums could come in and work there, and as part of work they'd earn some money, and they'd learn crafts, and their kids would get fed. But the great thing was that when you put your money in once, that's it, it's there forever.
I'm here with Siobhan McManus. Your dad just won Limerick Person of the Year. You must be so excited.
Well, we're thrilled and we're very proud of him, and maybe he deserves it this time round. He's thrilled with the success of the event in 2010 in July of last year, and it was a great success for Limerick, and there was many volunteers that have to be thanked, and the committee members, and it wasn't all down to him.
Well, the money is one thing, 40 million is amazing, but I think what's even more important is the goodwill that your dad has brought to Limerick.
The sense of community of people in Limerick and how they react when they're put in the centre stage, and they do us proud.
Yeah, obviously we think Limerick is amazing because we love Limerick, but it's obvious too that your dad must really love Limerick.
Oh, he is. He's not born and bred in Limerick, but he's made it his home, and he's spent a good many years here now, and he intends to spend the rest of them here.
I mean, even with Friends of the Elderly getting the minibus, I mean, on such an intrinsic grassroots level, he's changing so many people's lives. What inspired him to start something like the Pro-Am to begin with?
I don't know, maybe it's cliched, but giving something back, and his love of Limerick and his belief in Limerick people. I suppose that's it.
Thank you so much for talking to us. It's a pleasure. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Hi, this is Richard Lynch. You've been watching ilovelimerick.com, and Mr. JP McManus is the proud recipient of Limerick Person of the Year 2010. See you soon.